Welcome to The Deep Dive. We're the show that tries to cut through all that noise in AI and robotics. Because, honestly, it feels like every single day, maybe every hour, there's something new. A new model, a robot doing, well, something amazing. It's exciting for sure, but wow, keeping track, it's almost impossible. So that's our job here. We sift through it all, grab the really important bits, insights just for you. We're using updates like Dr. Tony Anoja's mid-August roundup as a starting point. Our mission, get you up to speed, make sense of it all without the headache. Okay, so let's jump in. What's actually making waves right now? Let's start with the big AI models, the large language models, OpenAI's ChatGPT, always a good place to begin. Seems like there was some user feedback, maybe backlash about GPT-5. So they've made some tweaks. GPT-4 was back for paid users. That's interesting. And GPT-5 itself now has these modes, auto, fast, and thinking. In the thinking mode, there's a limit, isn't there? Like 3,000 messages a week or something?
Yeah, exactly. 3K messages per week, plus a little extra mini capacity they mentioned. But the really intriguing part, I think, is this mention of GPT-5 having a warmer personality.
A warmer personality. What does that even mean for an AI?
Well, it's probably more than just, sounding friendly. It feels like a strategic thing from OpenAI, maybe trying to shift how we think about AI, less like a tool, more like, I don't know, a collaborator, something more approachable.
So moving beyond just getting the answer towards how the interaction feels.
Precisely. It makes you wonder, right? What does a warm algorithm actually do to how we use it, how we trust it? Could change a lot.
Okay, fascinating point. Now, shifting gears slightly. XAI, they're making some noise. They've made Grok 4 their top model. Free for everyone.
Whoa, free, like completely free.
Well, for a limited time, they say.
Yeah.
With generous usage limits, whatever that means exactly.
Okay, limited time makes more sense. Still a big move.
And not just Grok 4, their Imagen video generator too. Free for everyone using the Grok app. Again, for a limited time.
Huh, so they're really pushing to get people using their stuff.
Yeah, it feels very strategic. Making these powerful tools free, even just temporarily. What's the play? Just grab users fast.
I think it's definitely about user acquisition, getting eyeballs on their platform, classic market entry stuff. But it also collects a ton of data on how people use it, which is super valuable for them. And, it puts pressure on the others, Google, OpenAI, makes them think about their own pricing.
Good point. Bit of a shakeup.
Yeah, it could really accelerate things, maybe democratize access a bit faster, get these tools into more hands.
Right. Okay, speaking of the other giants, Google hasn't been quiet. They've got some updates too. Memory and temporary chat in Gemini.
Memory. That's a big deal for making chatbots feel less forgetful.
Yeah, so it remembers past conversations.
Exactly. So you can have a proper ongoing dialogue. It makes the AI feel much more like a coherent assistant. Really important for practical use.
Makes sense. And they also rolled out Imagen 4, generally, including a fast version.
Yep. Imagen 4 is now widely available. And they also dropped a new Gemma 3 variant.
Oh yeah, the small one. 270 million parameters.
That's the one. 270M. Sounds small compared to the giants, but that's the point. A model that size is efficient. It can run on devices like your phone or in small robots without needing huge cloud servers. Makes advanced AI much more deployable.
Gotcha. So big models getting friendlier, smaller models getting smarter. Interesting trends. What about Meta? What are they up to?
Meta introduced a couple of really cool, slightly different models. First is Tribe. This one sounds wild. It's an AI that tries to predict how the human brain responds to images without needing a brain scan.
Wait, what? Predict brain activity just from looking at a picture?
Sort of, yeah. It's inferring patterns of brain response based on the visual content. It's about understanding human perception at a deeper level, potentially.
Okay, my mind is slightly blown. And the other one, Dino V3.
Dino V3, that's more in the computer vision space. It's a general purpose model. The key thing is it learns from unlabeled data, which is huge.
Why is learning from unlabeled data so important?
Because labeling data, telling an AI this is a cat, this is a car for millions of images is incredibly time-consuming and expensive. If a model can learn useful things just by looking at raw, unlabeled images or videos, it massively speeds up development for things like object detection, image segmentation, all sorts of vision tasks.
Okay, so Tribe's about understanding Dino V3 is about understanding the visual world more efficiently. Very different angle.
Exactly. Shows the breadth of AI research.
All right, let's cross the globe. Tencent's Hunyuan team. They had some releases too.
They did. 2 notable ones. Hunyuan GameCraft caught my eye. It's designed to generate playable video scenes from just a single image and some user actions.
Playable videos, so like creating mini games on the fly.
Kind of, yeah, or at least interactive scenes. Think about game development, virtual reality, generating content much faster based on simple inputs. It connects AI directly to interactive entertainment.
Very cool. And the other one, Hunyuan Large Vision.
That sounds more like a foundational model, described as versatile, powerful, multimodal.
Multimodal again. Images, text, maybe video. Understanding it all together.
That's the direction everything's heading, isn't it? AI that doesn't just read text or see images, but truly integrates and understands information from all different sources. It's crucial for more advanced reasoning.
Makes sense. Okay, one more on the LLM front. Anthropic. They acquired a company, Humanloop.
Yeah, Humanloop's team seems like it's about boosting their testing and observability, making sure their AI, Claude, behaves as expected.
Important for safety and reliability, I guess.
Absolutely critical, especially as these models get more powerful and are used in more sensitive areas. You need robust testing.
And they also added features to Claude, memory, like Gemini.
Yep, memory is in Claude now. And they announced something pretty huge for their API users, a 1 million token context window for Sonnet 4.
1 million tokens.
Yeah.
That sounds enormous. What does that practically allow you to do?
It's massive. Think about feeding it an entire book or huge amounts of technical documents or transcripts of long meetings. And having the AI understand and reason across all of that information in one go, it avoids the model forgetting what was said earlier in a very long input.
So it could analyze a whole legal case file or medical history, maybe.
Exactly. Really complex analysis, summarization, question answering over vast amounts of text. It unlocks a new level of depth for problem solving.
Are there downsides? Like, does it get slower or confused with that much input?
Well, that's the challenge, right? Making it work efficiently and accurately across such a huge context window is technically very difficult. Managing cost and maintaining coherence are key problems to solve there.
Okay, so a huge leap in capability, but with technical hurdles still. All right, we talked a lot about the brains, the models. Let's shift to how AI is connecting to the physical world. Robotics. Nvidia announced Cosmos Reason 7B, an open-source vision language model, a VLM, specifically designed, they say, for robots to see, reason, and act, and solve multi-step tasks.
Right, that see, reason, act phrase is key. It's the goal for truly intelligent robotics. It means the robot isn't just following code, it uses vision to perceive the world. It uses the language model part, the VLM, to understand instructions or goals, maybe given in natural language, and then it figures out the physical steps needed and carries them out.
Got it. So it's about bridging perception, understanding, and physical action.
Exactly. It's about enabling robots to understand what needs to be done in a complex environment and how to do it, not just executing predefined movements. Nvidia also made Isaac Sim 5.0 and Isaac Lab 2.2 generally available. Those are their simulation tools, crucial for developing and testing these robot brains safely.
Makes sense to test in simulation first. Now, along those lines, AI2, the Allen Institute for AI, they unveiled MolmoAct, an open action reasoning model, enabling robots to reason about space, time, and motion.
MolmoAct.
Okay.
Yeah, that focuses specifically on the reasoning part of action. How does moving this object affect other things? What's the sequence of movements needed over time? How do I navigate through this space?
So it's like planning ahead, thinking through the consequences of actions.
Precisely. It's about anticipating how actions unfold in the physical world, which is vital for complex tasks or navigating dynamic spaces where things are moving or changing, not just reacting, but predicting and planning.
And AI2 got some serious funding for this too, right?
It did. $75 million from NSF, the National Science Foundation, and another $77 million from Nvidia. That's significant backing.
It definitely signals how important this kind of action reasoning is seen to be for the future of robotics.
No doubt. It's fundamental for getting robots that can operate reliably and autonomously outside of very controlled factory settings.
So for you listening, think about that. Action reasoning. How does that change what a robot could do? It's more than just movement. It's about understanding the physics and timing of the real world. Okay, let's look at the robots themselves now. The physical machines. Humanoids are always flashy. Unitree's H1 Humanoid actually won gold medals at World Humanoid Robot Games.
Yeah, pretty eye-catching headline. Gold in the 1,500 meters and the 400 meters. Shows impressive speed and locomotion capabilities.
Like robot track stars.
But there was a catch, wasn't there?
There was. A crucial detail mentioned was that the robot was being remotely operated. It wasn't running autonomously.
So a human was driving it, essentially.
Seems like it. And apparently, during a handover of the controller, it actually bumped into a staff member.
Oh dear. So great mechanics, maybe, but the autonomy and situational awareness, still a work in progress.
That's exactly what it highlights. We can build robots that are physically very capable, fast, agile, but getting them to navigate complex, unpredictable environments with humans safely and autonomously, that's still a massive challenge. The bump really underscores that gap.
Good context. It's easy to get wowed by the videos.
Yeah.
Okay, moving from racing to chores. Vive Robotics showed a clip of their robot folding laundry.
Right, a wheeled robot, not a humanoid. Folding laundry. That sounds useful.
They said it operates at 70% autonomy,
Right.
uses an onboard vision language action model.
70% autonomy. That's interesting. So it does most of it itself.
Seems so. But it can also get help from a human via teleoperation when it gets stuck.
That sounds like a really practical approach.
Yeah, like a partnership, right? The robot does the bulk of the work, the human helps with the tricky bits.
Exactly. It means you can deploy a useful robot now without waiting for perfect 100% autonomy, which might be years away for complex tasks like laundry folding. It uses that see, reason, act capability for the parts it can handle. Very pragmatic.
A glimpse of how robots might actually enter our homes not as perfect replacements, but as collaborators.
I think that's a very likely path, yes.
All right, let's look at the heavy-duty side. China's Engine AI debuted a new humanoid, the T800.
T800 sounds formidable. What are the specs?
Pretty hefty. 1.85 meters tall, weighs 85 kilograms.
Okay, so human-sized, solid build.
It has 41 high DOF joints, DOFs meaning degrees of freedom.
41, that's a lot. Suggests high dexterity, lots of potential for complex movements like human arms and wrists.
And it has a solid-state battery, aluminum alloy shell, designed for stable, continuous work in heavy industry.
Ah, okay. So this isn't aimed at homes or labs. This is built for factories, construction, maybe hazardous environments.
Seems like the target, yeah. Continuous heavy-duty work.
That makes sense. Taking the strength and dexterity potential of a humanoid form and applying it to industrial tasks that might be difficult or dangerous for humans, or maybe just too repetitive for traditional, less flexible automation. It's about robustness and endurance.
A different niche for humanoids than the general-purpose assistants we often think about.
Definitely. A specialized industrial powerhouse.
Okay, let's wrap up our dive today by looking at AI getting even closer to us in our pockets, or maybe on our faces, smart devices. HTC launched Vive Eagle AI smart glasses, in Taiwan initially.
Ah, smart glasses. Competing with Meta's Ray-Ban glasses, I suppose?
Seems like it. They're positioning them that way. They use Google and OpenAI models for the AI assistants.
Interesting, they're using models from both Google and OpenAI.
Yeah. And they offer features like live photo-based translation. Take a picture of text, get a translation.
That's a really compelling use case for smart glasses. Instant visual translation.
Right, and the price is around $520 to start.
Okay, so in the ballpark of other smart wearables, this really points to that trend of embedding AI into our interaction with the world. Think about it. For you, having real-time translation overlaid on your vision, or getting information about what you're looking at, it makes AI much more immediate and contextual.
It moves AI off the screen and into your field of view.
Exactly. Seamless augmentation. That's the promise anyway. Whether people adopt these widely is another question, but the tech is pushing that way.
So what a tour. We've gone from AI models getting warmer personalities and massive context windows.
So robots learning to see, reason, and act, folding laundry with human help, and even winning races.
And finally, AI showing up in smart glasses offering real-time translation. The pace is just incredible.
It really is. The key themes for me are that increasing capability, especially multimodal understanding, the push towards real-world physical interaction for robots, even if it's collaborative, and this drive to make AI more accessible, whether through free models, smaller efficient models, or integrated devices, but always with that nuance, right? Like the robot race versus the bump. Progress isn't always a straight line.
Absolutely. It's complex, fast-moving, and deeply fascinating. So here's a final thought for you to chew on. As these AI models do get warmer, more understanding, and as robots gain the ability to perceive, reason, and physically act in our world with more finesse, and how fundamentally could this reshape your daily life, your work, maybe even how you think about what intelligence or collaboration means? And this isn't decades away. These shifts are happening now, rolling out quarter by quarter.
It's a profound question to consider. The impact could be immense.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We hope you feel a bit more grounded in the whirlwind.